Hey, what's up guys, Nikki, and welcome to another episode of How to Kill an Idiot, where I go over tips, tricks, strategies, and anything that you need to get slightly better at COD at least. So, if you saw my last video about the support package, I gave you this tip, and I'm going to be going over it again, and more in-depth, sort of. So, I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. BAM! It's setup 1. These are the point streaks I like to run when I'm using the support package. Now, unless you were living under a rock or something and didn't know this, support doesn't reset if you die. So, I found a way to sort of repeat kill streaks and kind of play with that system. So, if you were to get 12 kills and use the first setup, you would get a total of 2 UAVs and 2 counters, rather than number 3, which is sort of the default kind of support setup. UAV counter and advanced UAV. Advanced UAV is kind of useless, and I would much rather have an extra UAV and an extra counter. Setup 2 also is kind of helpful. SAM turrets, you don't have to airdrop them in like in Black Ops, so kind of helpful. But setup 1 is by far my favorite, except there is one major flaw with it, as there is with every support and actually even assault package. They have the same flaw, which is assassin pretty much counters completely my setup that I'm displaying on the screen right now. UAV assassins don't appear on, and counter assassins aren't affected by. So rather than sit here and complain about it, I know I'm guilty of it too. Assassin is kind of overpowered. I found a sort of a way around it, and that way is by using the Specialist Strike package. Now, it gives you perks instead of things that kill or help your team that Assassin can be immune to, which is why it's the perfect counter to Assassin. Now in the top left right now, you're going to be seeing how normal people and how many other commentators have recommended you run the Specialist package, assuming that you're using Hardline as your second perk. So you get everything 1 kill early, so by your first kill you already have your first perk. Remember, these perks are all changeable, so you don't need to use the ones I have on screen. But that's pretty much generally how people would run this strike package, except I have a better way. And here's that better way. In the top right, appearing right now, bam! You're going to be seeing how I like to run this package. Now, I use Hardline as my first specialist perk rather than as my class second perk, because then I can use something else like Blast Shield preferably, or Quick Draw for assault rifles as my second perk. So that way, that'll either help me get a kill, maybe Quick Draw can help you get in that first bullet quick enough to where you barely win that firefight and you can move on, or you can use Blast Shield and that'll protect you from bouncing betties if you trigger a Claymore or if someone just randomly lobs a nade across the map. It's much better to have Blast Shield as you spawn rather than getting it as your first specialist streak, which is 1 kill. It could save you before you just spawn and die or whatever and step on a Claymore or whatever. So it's a matter between life and death. I know it's kind of slim, but it is life and death by having Blast Shield before and getting Hardline, because you'll still get your perks in the same order at the same time. As you can see, 3, 5, and 7 still match up. So if you have questions about this, slightly confusing, I know, leave a comment below, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope this helps you out, and I'll see you later.